Thank you everyone and good afternoon. Just before I begin, Jack's asked me to let you know that water is available at the back of the room if you'd like some water. It's really lovely to be here, to see familiar faces, warm, friendly faces, also some young faces. Particularly excited to look over at Ron's family's table and think not too long until some of the people over there will be on the committee. And I will get to that. But it is really lovely, and I genuinely mean it, to see some younger faces here. And also an old familiar face. I had a great surprise coming here today to run into a former clarinet teacher from my school, Peter, over on that table. I think one of my music teachers once told me very gently and very kindly, he was a very nice man, that I had no musical ability whatsoever. But it must be 35 years since I've seen you, Peter, I think. And so quite a remarkable surprise today, so welcome. I offer a warm Dunera and Queen Mary welcome to you all. It's a delight to see so many people here, including from as far afield as Brazil. Kathy's joined us from Brazil today, and from New York. Ronnie, where's Ronnie? Yep. So we have a truly international audience today. And as always, I extend a particularly warm welcome to those of you who came to Australia on the Queen Mary 85 years ago, and to the women among us who were once married to Dunera men. In that regard, I know that Lottie Isinger-Phillip over there is present, and so too is Edith Unga on that table there. Lottie and Edith are indomitable women, always spirited and always good company. Welcome to Lottie and Edith, and welcome to you all. We have a wonderful program today. Dr. Stephen Cook, former director of the Melbourne Holocaust Museum, is our guest speaker, and we will enjoy music provided by Dr. Nicole Forsyth, Dr. Anna McMichael, Stephanie Lee, and Jem Harding. Nicole is a good friend of the Dunera and Queen Mary Association. She has brought beautiful music to previous association events, and I am absolutely thrilled that she returns today, along with Anna, Stephanie, and Jem. The fact that we have such a rich and engaging program is thanks to our event organisers, Jack Strom and Paul Chodzisner. Earlier this year, I asked the association's committee for volunteers to organise this event, and Jack and Paul answered the call. They have put months of work and thought into this day, and I thank them for their ideas and commitment. Thank you. Should you enjoy this afternoon, please let us know. We wonder if today might serve as a model for future association events. I also thank Jana, who's floating around somewhere, and the staff of Emmy Monash have also contributed a great deal to today. While I am on the matter of thanks, I wish to record my gratitude to each member of the association committee. Being a committee member is very often a thankless task, so I wish to correct that here. Thank you, one and all, for the time you give to this association. Without your endeavours, there is no association. And while it is invidious to single out one person for special thanks, I offer a particular thank you to Simon Chodzisner, who has taken on many tasks this year. He has given a great deal of time to the association and has lightened my load considerably. Thank you, Simon. We also weren't sure whether to say this, but we're fielding so many questions that this event, the Melbourne event, used to be held immediately after the AGM, so often came with a new president. I think I've already been asked about 4 times today, who's the new president? The AGM hasn't been held yet, it'll be held in 2 weeks, and I hasten to add that we're a fully democratic organisation. The election hasn't been held. Anyone is free, any financial member of the association is free to stand for committee or for president. With that caveat said, I believe Simon is running for president. And should he be elected, again, this is not an autocracy, I think he will make a very fine president. In 2 weeks at our annual general meeting, I will step down as president. I thank you for the honour of serving as president of this association. As most of you know, I am not Jewish and I have no personal connection to the Dunera or Queen Mary stories. And yet I have always felt a warm welcome at this association. Indeed, my connection to Dunera and Queen Mary history has enriched my life, and in ways that I never imagined. These stories and the people associated with them have been good to me and to my family, and I thank you all for this blessing. As I prepare to step down, I have two requests. The first is to embrace change. I am a professional historian and I spend a great deal of time with different historical societies across the state. Our association and these societies face many of the same struggles, in particular with membership. They are struggling to attract new members, as are we. I know of one historical society where the old guard recently made way for the new guard. This involved people in their late 70s replacing people in their 90s. While not for a moment wishing to diminish the commitment of this new generation, it's the involvement of their children and grandchildren that will allow these organisations to continue. We must attract new members if we are to survive as an organisation, if we are to be in a position to tell the Dunera and Queen Mary stories to the next generation, and the generation after that, and so on. And tell these stories we must, not for memory's sake, but for the future. Around the world we see the rise of illiberalism and authoritarian governments. The politics of division and hate is deemed acceptable, as in the 1930s. Organisations such as ours have a role to play in reminding our communities of the rewards that come from hope and tolerance. And while change is not always easy, I firmly believe that the association's continued prosperity and success depend on trying new things and embracing new possibilities. Sometimes we will get it wrong, but that is no reason not to try. I see no other option. My other request is more prosaic, though no less important. I ask that you consider joining the association's committee. As with all voluntary organisations, there are always more jobs than people to do them. We need help. Please consider nominating for a position on the committee at the upcoming AGM on 24th of November. We want your enthusiasm, ideas and stories. One last thing. Today we have our lovely Dunera and Queen Mary merchandise for sale. Mugs, caps and beanies, all of sterling quality. We can take payment by cash or card. The money from the sale of this merchandise comes directly to the association, and it allows us to undertake activities that might be beyond our reach otherwise. So if you think you might like a cap or beanie, buy at least 3. If your cupboard is already overflowing with coffee cups, never mind, buy 4 of those. Your association will thank you. Thank you very much.